Hello, welcome back. I'm going to be picking up again using the same passage from John 15. I look at verses 1 to 2 and verse 8. It says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away, and every branch that bears fruit, he prunes so that it may bear more fruit. My Father is glorified by this, that you bear much fruit, and so prove to be my disciples. Last time we took a look at this passage and pondered what the fruit might be. Today we will look at how and why the vine dresser prunes the branches. Have you ever gone past the vineyard in fall and seen how full the vines look with their lush foliage? How about in early spring, before the new growth starts? Do you see the difference? In fall, the vines are overflowing the arbor. It's full of growth. Beautiful looking, beautiful. In the early spring, before the new growth starts, the vines look bare, empty, not much growth, a bunch of sticks sticking out from the vine and nothing else. What you see are a few strong, healthy branches abiding in the vine. The difference is the pruning the vine dresser administered over the winter. You might ask yourself, why would the vine dresser cut out much of what seems to be good-looking growth? Surely the growth which looks so nice must be good and necessary for the life of the vine. What we are seeing is the expert care that the trained vine dresser has used to help the vine produce the most abundant harvest. What the vine dresser does is to remove all the branches that will not produce. The dead, the broken, the diseased, but also those nice looking branches that only suck life from the vine, but produce nothing but nice looking foliage. Remember, the purpose of the vine and the branches is to produce fruit, not nice looking branches. So how does that apply to us? Passage tells us the Father is the vine dresser. It also tells us the purpose of the pruning is to produce much fruit. More fruit, abundant fruit. He tells us he does this by taking away all branches that will not produce fruit. This growth takes the vitality away from the branches that will produce fruit. Let's review again what the fruit may or may not be. Remember, we looked at the possibility that the fruit that Jesus is talking about here might very possibly be the fruit of the Spirit. Fruit produced in every Christian, every spiritual person, spiritual life, rather, every spiritual life that reflects the life of the Spirit. This fruit, again, is produced in and through us by the Spirit, who flows from the true vine to us, the branches. Like the fruit produced by the natural vine, the fruit that the branches do not produce the fruit. In our case, again, the fruit is produced by the life flowing through the vine to the branches, producing fruit, in this case, works, which of themselves we can't is we can't produce. But it is the natural process that flows from the vine to the branches. So the vine dresser, the Father, removes everything from the branches that may hamper the production of spiritual fruit. It is this fruit that draws the hungering to the vine, which the vine is Jesus. It is this fruit on display that brings the glory to the Father, the vine dresser. So, a couple questions. Are we allowing the pruning process to do its work in our lives? Are we allowing the pruning to produce this fruit of the Spirit in our lives? Are we allowing it to produce it more abundantly? So that, are we displaying this fruit of the Spirit in our lives so that the hungry know where to get the spiritual food? Ponder these questions, and God bless you.